Hey Melon, it's Guys here. We are back with more Yu Hakusho. We are past episode 100. Isn't that crazy? We're on 101. So let's continue on. But please like this video to finish up and continue the journey, guys. Let's do it. Yo, you want to know something, guys? I heard that like the Gen Zs. Wait, I'm a Gen Z actually. I'm a Zoomer. But like the young people, I don't know, the youngers, whatever generation that is, they don't go like this for a phone anymore, guys. They go like this. Is that crazy?
Suichi. Hello?
Yes, Mother, it's me. I'm here. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, I'm feeding myself well. I told you, Mother. You needn't worry about me. Stay on your trip as long as you want. Honestly, you deserve it.
Cheers!
Yusuke left 2 months before, but I was glad he cared. I have far from forgotten the risk he took to allow both my mother and myself to live.
That's true. I even forgot.
My wedding gift to them was an all-expenses-paid overseas
Aw.
honeymoon for the full month of August.
They're so sweet.
Sort of forced it on them for my own convenience.
Oh, what?
I love
For
you
what?
too, Mother.
Oh, cause he's going to Demon World.
2 months after Yusuke and Hiei, and on the condition it would only last through August, I'll make my own trip to Demon World.
That's
So as an
really
advisor to
interesting.
Yomi's army, I owe Yomi something.
Wow. Well, that's something, surely. That's right. Bang. Like butter.
Yomi, was all that necessary?
Of course. Gotta make his entrance.
It's been far too long since I've seen you.
I'm sorry, the voice doesn't match. The voice just doesn't match. It's given like a dad, like an old dad speaking, you know, giving advice to his son. It's just not given the vibe that I'm sensing from him.
I don't appreciate the pun. And what sort of welcome is that? I came all this way to help you, not to be attacked.
Don't be cross. I wasn't entirely sure it was you. Your energy feels so much different than it did before. I have to be sure I'm not advised by the...
That's true.
Makuro and Ryzen have had centuries to perfect the keeping of power. Now that I have an equal share, they'll take any chance to dethrone me.
Of course.
Lord Yomi,
Yes, Yuda.
it's time for the Unification Conference, Lord. The Council has gathered.
Excuse me. Actually, Yuda, I have a thought. I want Kurama to attend today's meeting. Show him the way, please.
That little thing? Well, I don't pick up any special demon energy coming out of him. In fact, he smells half human. You sure you want him gracing our table?
You heard what I said.
Well, come on then.
Don't be disobeying orders now.
We'll start with a simple graph.
About what?
I've charted the military power of each of the 3 territories in Demon World. Now, the numbers are relative. They don't mean anything material. If you don't understand any of that, take a math class on your own time. Now, we'll chart a projection of the same powers 1 year from today.
That has Ryzen's strength going down to 0.
That's wishful thinking.
And reckless.
Not so. Because 1 year from today, Ryzen will be dead.
Shut your mouth. That's not happening.
Strike has brought his body to critical condition. He cannot last through the year.
Sorry, not happening.
Highly dependable sources.
Well, they're wrong. Things have changed.
With Ryzen gone, his empire will collapse.
That's what you think.
Well, your tactics are by the books, Yuda. Kurama, I'd like to hear your opinion now.
Careful now.
I think we all would.
Lord Yomi spoke well of you and now brings you to our elite table. We want to see how resourceful you are.
Yeah,
He's not like you.
for you to be a disappointment to him.
I'm confused. The power of each territory simply mirrors its ruler.
Okay.
I'd like to see individual stats of the first and second strongest in each land.
Yeah.
Strength of the leader is strength of the team. But if you need proof, I can show you stats of every single warrior.
No, the first and second will suffice.
Right.
I see. All that information would be too much for your brain to handle.
No, because the other shit is irrelevant.
Our covert agents with the latest demon energy scans. First, the rulers.
Right.
Lord Ryzen. Lord Makuro.
Okay, tell me.
And of course, last but nothing even resembling least, Lord Yomi.
Right.
Now I'll pull up the second highest readings we recorded in each territory. For Ryzen, the paranormal Taoist Hokushin. For Makuro, it's the demonic arts guru Kirin. And, not surprisingly for us, our chief of the military, Sachi.
Okay.
Happy now, or shall I graph it for you?
They're so equal.
That confirms it for me. The right-hand man of each of the lords has not been present long enough to be collected into your database. Let's assume for a moment that your information is complete, and Ryzen's army will collapse upon his death, leaving a two-way fight. Because Makuro and Yomi's powers are identical, the deciding factor would normally be the strength of the number twos. But in this case, they're all too weak to make any difference.
Yeah. You're gonna trigger that guy.
It's that we know nothing. Not until the number twos are as strong as the lords.
So our only tactic is no tactic? Sounds like you've been wasting Lord Yomi's time.
Not exactly. He's right.
Second in command will determine who prevails here, and in half a year, they will all be replaced.
That's
You
right.
damned fool! Watch your tongue. These hierarchies of power have survived here for 500 years, unchallenged by any demon.
Yeah?
He's a visitor here and doesn't understand our ways. He will soon enough.
Oh yeah? Or maybe you will.
That was the most stirring conference we've had in years.
The
You should
drama.
have seen the way Shachi was staring as you spoke. The expression was undeniable.
Can you blame him?
Eyes you, he's already plotting your death.
For a blind man, you certainly have good eyes.
I heard his quickened heartbeat, felt the heat from his eyes as the filled blood vessels turned them red. Losing my eyesight was in part what made me stronger.
Ooh, yeah, I did notice that he was closing his eyes. So he's blind. That means he's OP. Just saying. Right.
Urameshi, EA, and yourself will be the number twos in just half a year from now.
Correct.
Isn't that what you believe, Kurama?
Duh.
The second in command is key in determining who prevails.
Right.
That's what you've always believed.
Always?
So, friend, I think now's a good time to address the other reason I invited you.
About what? For what?
After all, it seems out of order to discuss your future here before you meet him.
Meet who?
Can you guess who's behind this door? The one I've searched for all these years, he who took my light. That's my favorite saying for what he did to me.
Maybe not. You said blindness helped you to gain your throne.
Right. What's wrong? Your heart is beating so quickly and your eyes are pointed down. Look up. Yes, get a good view of him.
How can he see
The way
that?
he is today.
Wait. How does he see that? I thought he was blind. Like, I understand, like, oh! Why? This is who he's been waiting for and searching for, and looks like he's decaying.
It was 1,000 years ago when he fought against me. Still, I can only see him as he was. In that
Kurama.
distant epoch, our world was opposite. You were the leader, and I, your right-hand man.
Whoa!
Still had my eyes.
That makes a lot more sense.
But to be a lord requires power and wealth. To gain both, we became bandits. I was hot-headed then, obstinate and thirsty for action. I often forced us into confrontation when you favored stealth.
That led to one of your
Soon,
downfalls.
I disobeyed you altogether,
Right.
leading our best men into the most well-guarded strongholds, costing many of their lives. I didn't care. I was
can see
selfish
that.
and reckless.
Right.
I just wanted the quickest way to power.
I'm sure things have changed, though. Whoa. Dude, that's a terrible trap. Like, I'm just saying, like, if this is supposed to be a booby trap, like, couldn't there have been like a little bit more spikes than that? Like that should have surely killed him, but like it didn't. Like who made this trap? Like god damn it, man. I'm just saying. Karama. Here all along.
You should watch it, Yomi.
Yup.
Your foul character will be the death of you.
Woo!
I don't know why you saved me and kept me on board.
For real.
Except that we were friends. We were so opposite. You were cruelly ambitious.
He wanted to
but in a different
change
way,
you? Could see.
calculating, always plotting 3 steps ahead. It must have been difficult for you to make your careful plans with such a loose cannon at your side. Yet still you trusted.
This is so
It didn't
crazy.
take me long.
Wow.
A few weeks after my mistake, I heard news of another fortress that was impossibly defended, but held unspeakable treasures. I disobeyed you again.
Wow.
When I arrived, the castle was deserted. That news was a lie.
Huh. Is this where he lost his sight?
Tell me what you're after.
You. Because he knows what you're planning. You were trying
The
to.
entire fight, he never told me who he was or why he attacked. He was strong, at least compared to me at that time.
He doesn't need to give you answers. Look at him, he said. Damn, man. Not anymore. He said, look at me one last time. Wow.
Life's more important than the reward.
He's right. He's right.
Who are you? What does that mean?
What does it mean? It's because you were being so greedy, you didn't care about anybody else's lives. Think about all the other people that sacrificed their life for your greed. And you just didn't care. Like you were the only survivor last time. Just saying. So now he's gonna have to live life with something he took for granted, which is his sight. I feel like all of
Life
us
is more
take sight for
important than
granted.
the reward. My only consolation from the creature who took away my light. I didn't understand anything or how I could live blindly.
Right.
I could only wait for you to save me, as always. But this time, you never came.
He gave you a chance last time, but this time he was probably to a human world.
Well now, 10 full centuries later.
Wow.
I did not meet you again, Karama. Didn't even know where you were.
Wow.
Why is that?
He was in human world.
I resolved that the only way to answer that question was to find the creature that blinded me. And so I searched these 1,000 years. But now that I have him, have yet to learn a thing.
Did Karama put him up to this plan?
You, wake up.
Take my life from me. I can't take this pain any longer.
Very well, demon. I shall grant you your wish. You have suffered more than enough. But you must answer my one question your fear has kept you from saying. Who ordered you that day to ambush us and forfeit my life?
Okay. He had cold eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They were such cold, terrifying eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And silver hair.
He wanted to teach you a lesson.
He was Yoko. Karama.
Wow. Oh shit. Awkward.
There it is.
The
Of course, I
answer.
long suspected it, but I didn't want to believe. I should tell you right now that I bear no grudge against you, old friend.
You sure?
In the enterprise of power, you made a business decision.
Right.
Thinking back, I was a liability, rash, disobedient. I lost countless men. I would have tried to kill me too.
But I don't
Want from me?
I don't know.
Precisely as my spirit of words told you. I want you to assist me any way that you can.
I don't trust it.
I only
Right.
brought up the past so we could move beyond it.
I don't believe it.
If I say no,
Ooh. Triggered. You saw that? Triggered.
Your human mother is on a plane right now.
no, Yomi.
Of course. They
I just
figured you
hope
out.
it doesn't crash. Collecting information, another lesson you taught me.
Mm-hmm.
It showed me how much she meant to you.
Earlier today, you said you didn't recognize me. A smart lie to disguise how much you knew.
I've angered you greatly, and yet your mind's already considering our every encounter calmly, trying to sniff out an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
While others would be overcome with real emotions,
That's not his style.
you're methodically planning how to save your mom, and no one could say if that's because you actually love her or because you don't want anything to handicap your control of the situation. Very soon, all of Demon World will fall into chaos. And that's when I'll need your calm and cruelty. Your ability to think without emotion. Join me, Kurama. Help me unify them all.
So he was blackmailed yet again.
In a brutal power play, Yomi has forced Kurama to serve as his advisor. But the alliance is hardly stable,
Right.
for the seeds of hatred lie between them.
Wow. That's such an interesting dynamic. Like, who would have thought? Like, this is so interesting. Like, I don't know. Like, who knows what could happen? And who knows what could happen with Hiei, too. So, like, before going to Spirit World, they kind of had, like, a plan that they would kind of fight with Yusuke, to basically, you know, like, save him. But, like, they would kind of just, like, play the part of helping their supposed leader, right? But it seems like things aren't exactly the case. I mean, with Hiei, like, I don't know. It was very interesting. Like, the way that the leader was talking to Hiei, it did make me a little curious. It gave, like, some seeds of doubt that he might not fully be loyal to Yusuke. But I do think Hiei would. But then, like, Kurama, yet again, he gets blackmailed, like, a lot. And, like, he finds his way to get out of it a lot of times. But, like, it's so different with somebody who's, like, who clearly hates him but still wants him on his side, but knows that he knows that, like, Kurama is not loyal to him, because, like, it's just very, wow, like, really something else, you know? Like this isn't even necessarily the same Kurama as before. Like, this is someone who's more sympathetic to humans now, like, more calmer. He's not as, like, you know, cruel as he said. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a very interesting dynamic, because, like, you just don't know what's gonna happen, right? And I'm sure Yusuke will be surprised too, because, like, things have changed, right? I don't know. I'm very interested. It's only about, like, freaking 10 episodes left of the series, though. Like, holy shit, man. Thank you so much for watching, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. Melon out.